Hi everyone, it's Dani here, and this is my optional guidance offered to you this week for our February Stillness Challenge. And I just have to say, first off, a big thank you to Carol for drawing us together and inspiring us into a bit of focus on ourselves and our well-being. We're clearly all very grateful, Carol. You're a fantastic leader for the PCPers. So I can see in the group there's lots of yogis, there's lots of regular meditators, which is wonderful. There's a lot of people using meditation apps. But the thread today, there were quite a few posts on how difficult it can be to still your mind. So you may be able to carve out that window for stillness, but then you find yourself racing off into picking up the bananas at the grocery store, or the tax return you haven't done, or even spiralling back to something that you may have said or done or not done in the past, and it makes it very difficult to settle into present awareness and enter your meditation practice. So I thought what would be helpful today is to explain to you and guide you in a breathing practice. There's a commonly held association between meditation and the breath. However, I find in my courses, and particularly even teaching yoga instructors, that it's not very well understood, and those sort of bumper stickers of just breathe can all seem a bit twee. And so my plan today is to explain to you a little bit about the connection between the way we breathe, the functioning of the central nervous system and brainwave patterning, therefore thought activity, and guide you in a beautiful practice called Nadi Shodhana. The breath work that I know and that I teach mainly hails from the yogic tradition, and it's called pranayama. Prana means vital life force or life energy. Yama means the breath. So engaging in these beautiful pranayama practices, what we're really doing is we're activating the breath from simply being an unmindful function to being something that we can really work with to settle our systems and create a space internally so we can regenerate and be still. The practice I want to cover today is a practice called Nadi Shodhana. It's one of 5 beautiful breathworks from the yogic tradition that have been proven to settle the central nervous system, bring the parasympathetic arm and the sympathetic arm into synchronicity, and also to bring a coherence between the left and the right hemisphere of the brain. And when that happens, we draw into this beautiful state of a present awareness, or what John Kabat-Zinn calls plunging into the deep now. And it's in that state where we're alert, we're still, we're very aware of our surroundings, but we're not drawn into feelings, thought activity, memory, and that's where we get dissipated. So these beautiful practices help us to draw in the dissipated mind. Nadi Shodhana, and for those of you the yogis in the group, and particularly if you're practicing under a hatha yogi or yogini, you will know this one. So what I hope to do today is explain it perhaps in a way that you haven't heard before. And then if you're good to go, you can just scoot from the video and go and do your stillness practice. But I'm going to follow the explanation with a very simple guided practice for the peeps who are new to Nadi Shodhana, or for those who just would like to try a different kind of guidance. So Nadi Shodhana. Nadi Shodhana in Sanskrit, Nadi means energetic passageway. Shodhana means to alternate. So this is an alternating breath. And why it is so effective, especially to do before you enter meditation, so a bit like a warm-up before you do a workout, is that it works directly with the physiological connection between the breath, particularly nasal breathing, and, as I said, the central nervous system. So when we breathe through the nose, the air moving through the passageways of the nose stimulate the microscopic hair-like nerve endings that line the nasal passages and the sinus cavity, called cilia. When cilia is stimulated, they send nerve impulses to the left and right hemisphere of the brain. And so I'm doing this because it's a crossover connection. So the airstream that moves up your right nostril is bathing and soothing the left cortical, the left hemisphere, and air that's moving up the left nostril is bathing and soothing the right cortical. And so when we practice Nadi Shodhana, we're alternating that bathing and that soothing, and that brings the whole brain into coherence, into calm. It alters the brainwave patterning, and then you're good to go to really sense stillness. I practice Nadi Shodhana every single day, and sometimes if I don't have a lot of time, that is my meditation practice. So let's begin. So the way that you do Nadi Shodhana is you have your hand up to the face, and what you're doing is you're gently blocking one side of the nose and then alternating and blocking the other side of the nose and breathing. And the way that you do that is traditionally in the Satyananda tradition, which is where I learned how to do this, is you have your index finger and middle finger at the eyebrow center, and you do the blocking with the thumb and the ring finger, and the pinky's just free like that. So it looks a bit like this. Some of you in your yoga classes would have seen people with the fingers tucked down and doing this. I don't think it really matters how you do it, as long as you're not pressing too hard, because you don't want to squash the cilia. And the place where it's just the pads of the thumb and the ring finger, placed gently on the side of the nose. You don't need a lot of pressure to block the airflow. And don't push down the squishy bits of your nostrils. Place the pads of the fingers just on that crease above the nostrils, and that'll do it. Beautiful. Okay, so if you are ready to go, you can scoot from this video and go and practice the Nadi Shodhana that you like. And if you'd like to stay for the guidance, now's the time to get yourself ready. So this practice is always done seated. It's important that you have your back nice and straight. If you're sitting on the floor like me, you want to have a pillow or some kind of support just under the tailbone to tilt your pelvis forward, which allows you to hold your spine nice and straight for the practice. But sitting in a chair with an upright back is perfectly fine as well. So what I want you to do now is to get yourself ready. Make sure that you'll be uninterrupted for, say, the next 10 minutes, and settle your system down, and now close your eyes. And before you put your hands up to the face, I want you just to ready yourself for your practice. So just take a moment to gather all of your awareness into the place where you are. Become very aware of your body. You can use your body to anchor your mind. So feel into the contact points between your body and the floor beneath you or the chair. Feel the connection between the soles of the feet and the floor. Move your awareness to your skin. Feel into the skin that's covered by fabric. Warm, hidden, safe. And now feel into the skin that's open to the air. It's cooler. And with some focus, you may be able to sense a very subtle movement of cool air over your skin. Feel into the contours of your face, the scalp, the cheekbones, the jaw. Feel the tongue resting softly in the mouth. And now our practice of Nadi Shodhana will begin. So bringing the hands up to the face and gently blocking the right nostril, breathing in through the left, long and thin, and out to the right, ensuring that you exhale all of the old air. Breathing into the left, thin the breath and allow it to penetrate deeply. And breathing out to the right, ensuring all the air is expelled. Breathing into the left, long and thin, And breathing out to the right, ensuring all the air is expelled. Now keep the right side open, breathing into the right, and out to the left. Breathing into the right, and out to the left. Breathing into the right, and out to the left. Hands down in the lap, breathing in through both now. A long, thin breath down to the belly, and out through both. In through both. Out through both. In through both. And out through both. Now take a big yogic breath in, filling your body from the belly all the way up to your collarbone, and hold the breath. And now release the breath in a long, smooth exhalation from the nose. You can gently draw in the abdomen to expel all the air, and take a natural cleansing breath in and out. Hands up to the eyebrow center, gently rocking the right side, second round. Breathing into the left. Out to the right. Into the left. And out to the right. Into the left. And out to the right. Keep your right side open, breathing into the right. And out to the left. Breathing into the right. And out to the left. And breathing into the right. And out to the left. Hands down to the lap now, breathing in through both. A lovely central stream down the center of the body. Breathing out through both, expelling all the air. Breathing in through both. And out through both. Breathing in through both. And out through both. Now take a big yogic breath in, filling from the pubic bone all the way up to your collarbone, and hold the breath. And now release the breath in a long, smooth stream from the nose. Gently draw in the abdomen to squeeze out the last of the air. Take a lovely natural cleansing breath in and out. And hands up to the eyebrow center. Last round now, blocking the right, breathing into the left. And out to the right. Breathing into the left. And out to the right. Breathing into the left. And out to the right. Keep the right side open, breathing into the right. And out to the left. Breathing into the right, a long, thin stream of air. Breathing out to the left. Breathing into the right. And breathing out to the left. Hands down now. Breathing in through both, thinning and slowing the inhalation, breathing down the center of the body, and exhaling in a long, smooth stream, breathing in through both, and out through both. Breathing in through both, and out through both. Now take a long, real good breath in, filling up from the belly all the way up to the collarbone, and hold the breath. And now exhale in a long, slow, smooth stream. Take a natural cleansing breath in and out. And allow your natural breathing rhythm to re-establish. And observe how you feel. Still, centered, aware. Notice the quality of your breath. You may have noticed that inhalation has naturally become a little bit deeper, and your exhalation has become a little bit longer. The breath itself has become smooth and long and silent. Bring your awareness to your thought field. You may have noticed that things have eased in there. Longer gaps between the thoughts. Less tugging at your attention. And now observe the place from where you're doing all of this witnessing. Behind your breath, behind your thoughts. Because you're neither of these things. You're the intelligence that's observing them. When you're ready, you can bring your awareness back to your physical body, sitting in the chair or on the ground. Feel into the contact between your body and the support beneath you. Send a command of movement to the toes and the fingers. Give them a little wiggle. Keeping the eyes closed, rub the hands together and generate a little bit of warmth with the friction of the rubbing, and hold warm hands over the eyes. When you block the light to the optic nerve, some of you will become aware of a sensation of colour or light on the inside. That's perfectly normal. That's your pineal gland perceiving your energy body. And behind the hands, gently blink open the eyes, allow a little bit of light in, and then when you're ready, you can bring the hands down. And this, ladies, is Nadi Shodhana, a very beautiful practice on its own, or a gorgeous warm-up to then move into a meditation app, or whatever your stillness practice may be, if it's journaling or contemplation or whatever it may be. And I hope this has served you today, and I'd love to see in the group any posts of observations or feedback. All right, well, enjoy your stillness moments this week, ladies, and I hope to be able to bring you some more guidance over the coming week. Bye for now.